I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and and I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it. I'm just gonna be like them, because they seem to get the girls and they call girls the B word, and they smack and beat and they're getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going to me, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine. I mean,
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 you don't flip. Chop, 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 you don't flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said, welcome back to yet another video. You feel me? We are here with yet another banger. So, let's get into it, right? So, me, personally, I've been ghosted in my lifetime. I know people who have been ghosted. I know people who do the ghosting. I've ghosted people. I've seen the many perspective of ghosting. You feel me? Like, one of my friends, I'll give an example. She was cool with this one dude. You feel me? They was chatting it up. They was, texting a lot and whatnot. She thought he was the one. He liked everything about her. They went on dates. They did all type of stuff. And then all of a sudden, after one day, he cuts all contact with her. That's a wraps. And she never talked to her. She never talked to him again. My homeboy, let's get into it. Said that he went on this date with this nice young lady, feel me? Said everything went by perfect. They went on a second day, everything was perfect. Everything seemed to be great. Girl ghosted him. Girl didn't text him back after a while. And, moved on with her life. And he kept wondering, what in the world happened? He was ghosted. Me, if I could give an example, this one girl, she was long distance type stuff, and I don't do long distance. But one time, this girl was saying that she was coming down here from Atlanta or whatever, and the day of that she was supposed to come down here, you feel me? I was kind of entertaining her a little bit. She just blocked me on everything. Me, no way contacted her. She blocked me off everything. Day of, she was supposed to come out here. Yeah, she was chatting up a storm too, and I fell for it. Nah, that kind of did, kind of didn't, because sometimes things are too good to be true, and when you hear females just chatting, you kind of used to the BS now at this point. So what am I really trying to say? People have been ghosted. Ghosting is a part of life. People are not going to be in your life forever. When people say people are temporary, they're dead serious. People are temporary, bro. People are only here for a little bit. People are not here forever. You know what I mean? Especially people who you think are. Crazy, right? So, ghosting. How to deal with this? Me personally, I was always frustrated by ghosting. You know what I mean? I was always frustrated by. I'm like, why were we just talking? Why are you wasting my time for it? You feel me? Why even waste your time giving me your number if you're not going to let me use it? You know what I mean? Or like, why in the world? What did I do wrong? Or you think about that? You would genuinely think about that. Like, what did you do wrong? The best thing to do when it comes to ghosting, you know what I mean? I made a YouTube video like a while back saying if people want to leave your life, let them go. If people not really feeling you, if people not really liking what you got going on, not really liking you as a person or this and that, you gotta let them go. You have to let them go. You have to remove them from your mind, act like they never existed, because how I look at it, if somebody ghosts me, I look at it as like, this is God's way of saying, this is not, nope, Sean, this one ain't for you. This is not for you, big dog. I got somebody for you holding up. You feel me? That one, that John is for somebody else. That female for somebody else. Right? I got somebody better for you lined up. You know what I mean? I got somebody who's going to treat you with the respect you deserve lined up. That's how I kind of look at it. And that's how everybody should look at it. Same thing with females. I got a dude waiting for you lined up. This one wasn't the one. This one's for somebody else. Now, or this one's going to get you into trouble. Or this one's disgusting. This one's going to put you through terrible circumstances. This one is not for you, baby girl. I got somebody better for you lined up. That's God's way of communicating to people that, bro, this is not the one for you. This is not the one for you. This one didn't click with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This one is not going to fulfill you with the relationship that you really want. You know what I mean? If you, like, bro, for example, right? You feel me? I remember this one girl stopped talking to me because I did something dumb. Not gonna lie, I did something really dumb. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At that moment, I'm like, what are you mad about? You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. But then later on, I'm like, that was dumb. That was stupid. But, you know, I was having a locker room talk with my boys. You feel me? And I'm like, bruh, this is the one who I messed up with. You feel me? Just like a while back, years ago. And then both of them told me things about this girl, and it was disgusting. It was embarrassing. This girl she's done some disgusting stuff, some disgusting acts. You feel me? And basically, like, you do not want that. You dodged a bullet. And you better be glad you did what you did, Sean, because this girl was going to put you through problems you would not believe. So that was God looking out. God definitely looks out in ways that you definitely do not understand. Even I still don't. Most people don't understand. However, when we look at life, there are many blessings in disguise. How many things have you dodged in your lifetime that, in hindsight, turned out to be the better decision? Turned out to be the better outlook for your life, the better choice that put you through a better path that you might have thought was a problem at first. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. But basically, God has somebody better for you. Maybe you believe in God, maybe you don't. But this is what I believe in. I believe that anytime a female doesn't want to talk to me or ghost me or not interested, whatever, I don't take it personal, because the more you take things like that personal, the more you're letting a huge, heavy weight on your heart just weigh you down and destroy your confidence. Whatever happens when you take rejection terribly. Come on. We're growing up around here. We can't take rejection terribly now. We can't let it weigh our heart down. We can't let it humble us. You feel me? We have to keep moving on. We have to keep growing as a person. And if you're ghosted by somebody, that I can't stress this enough. If you're ghosted by somebody, then they just wasn't for you. It just wasn't for you. That's God's way of saying, like I just said earlier in the video, that's God's way of saying, not this one. Not this one. I got somebody better for you lined up. I have somebody who's going to give you everything you need lined up. It's that simple. It's that simple. So you could block all you want. You can unadd, unfriend, unfollow, this, that, block, like I just said. You can delete, do whatever. It's not going to matter in the end. It's really not going to matter in the end. But what will matter is the one who's not going to block you, who's not going to unadd you, who actually takes the time to actually care about you and give a fuck about you and eventually date you, marry you, grow old with life great with that one person that God had for you, that didn't ghost you, that actually took out the time to get to know you, see you, blah, blah, blah. You guys get what I'm trying to say. You're Mrs. Right, you're Mr. Right. That's God's way of doing it. So, yeah, That's the video. Don't take ghosting personal. I know I took it personal a lot growing up. I'm not even gonna hold you because I would never understand what I did wrong. But now it's like I don't give a fuck. You can't waste your time with people who don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You can't waste your time with people like that because why would I try to force something? You feel me? Like why insisting and forcing something that shouldn't be forced. Brian Galar, I had this issue way back. You feel me? I tried my best to be there for one person, but they just wasn't that interested because you could just tell. So basically, right? You don't need somebody. You don't, bro. If you gotta force it, bro. If you gotta force it, it's not worth it. If you gotta force it, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? If you got to try your best to force something or, you're doing all the texting, you're doing this, you're basically talking to yourself and they're not really responding back, you're not really reciprocating, then that's a wrap, my boy. You got to pack it up. You really got to pack it up. I mean, like, I'm basically talking to myself like 10 years ago, bro. Not even 10 years ago, like 5 years ago. Let me tell you. All right. But yeah, you feel me? Ghosting's a part of life. It is what it is. And you need to do what you need to do to just break away from feeling some type of way about it. I know that's a very hard task, of course, for a lot of people because it's like, why waste my time? And I hate my time being wasted too. But the best thing you should do is just move on.